A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development for global trade relations, American and Chinese officials are currently engaged in intensive negotiations in London, aiming to resolve ongoing disputes over export controls that have the potential to exacerbate tensions between the two largest economies in the world. The discussions, led by U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng, mark a critical juncture in an already strained relationship, particularly following accusations from Washington regarding Beijing's restrictive measures on rare earth minerals, essential to the U.S. economy. The talks, which entered their second day on Tuesday, come on the heels of a preliminary agreement reached in Geneva last month, where both parties had committed to stepping back from a full-blown trade embargo. However, recent customs data revealed a staggering 34.5% decline in China's exports to the U.S. in May, the steepest drop since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, highlighting the urgency of the current discussions. U.S. White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett noted that the U.S. is open to lifting export controls on certain semiconductors, provided that China accelerates its delivery of rare earths and magnets. This proposal underscores the importance of these materials, which are critical components in various technologies, including electric vehicle motors. Lutnick expressed optimism about the talks, stating, "They're going well, and we're spending lots of time together." The negotiations, which lasted nearly 7 hours on Monday and resumed early Tuesday, are expected to yield updates later in the day. The inclusion of Lutnick in these discussions signifies the growing importance of rare earths in the global supply chain, especially given China's near monopoly on these critical resources. The geopolitical landscape has been further complicated by President Donald Trump's erratic tariff policies, which have resulted in significant disruptions across global markets, leading to increased costs and lost sales for American companies. The recent tariff measures, dubbed Liberation Day tariffs, have caused widespread confusion and congestion at major ports, impacting both economies. As the negotiations continue, experts are cautiously optimistic. Kellyanne Shaw, a former White House trade advisor, anticipates that Beijing will reaffirm its commitment to lifting retaliatory measures, including export restrictions. However, she cautions that the U.S. may only agree to lift newer export curbs and maintain long-standing restrictions, particularly concerning advanced artificial intelligence chips. In May, the U.S. government had already halted shipments of semiconductor design software, chemicals, and aviation equipment, revoking previously issued export licenses. These measures have raised concerns about the future of U.S.-China trade relations and the potential for a prolonged economic downturn if negotiations do not yield favorable results. The stakes are high as both countries navigate this complex landscape. With the world watching closely, the outcome of these talks could reshape the future of international trade and economic cooperation. The ongoing discussions are not just about tariffs and exports. They represent a broader struggle for technological supremacy and economic stability in an increasingly interconnected world. As the day unfolds, the international community awaits updates from the talks, hoping for a resolution that can ease the mounting tensions and pave the way for a more stable economic future. The implications of these negotiations extend beyond mere trade agreements. They have the potential to redefine the global economic order in the years to come. In conclusion, as U.S. and Chinese officials work tirelessly to find common ground, the world holds its breath, recognizing that the outcomes of these discussions could have far-reaching consequences for economies worldwide. The future of U.S.-China relations hangs in the balance, and both nations must navigate these turbulent waters with caution and foresight. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.